Welcome to the first in the Getting Started series, and this video we're going to start with the basics. We're going to get you setting up your own first domain so that you can be getting your own website up on the internet and building a list and making money as soon as you can in whatever niche you're interested in. So the first thing you need to do is you need to register a domain name, and it's quite simple. All you do is come to a company like Namecheap, or if you want to you can go to a hosting account provider that will give you hosting and a domain included. Namecheap actually very recently have just started offering web hosting as well. It's not the company we're going to use for our videos in coming videos, but we would recommend that you use them for registering your domain name, simply because they are probably one of the cheapest on the internet. If you go with someone like HostGator, typically you'll pay about $15 for your domain name, whereas Namecheap is only $9.29. So all you need to do first of all is to set up and choose a domain name that you want to register. Obviously at this point you need to do a bit of planning ahead and decide what it is you're going to be doing your business in. If this is just going to be a personal blog, which is always a great way to start, then just simply use your domain using your name. So for example, if your name was John Smith, you could have johnsmith.com. If that's gone, you could perhaps try johnsmith.net or johnsmith.name, or you could start playing around with perhaps john-smith.com, or you could use perhaps a middle initial. If your middle initial was W, you could have johnwsmith.com. Start getting a bit creative about how you do it if you're going to set up your first blog with your own name. The great reason for doing that is because when you then start talking about the niche market you're going to be using in the future, it associates you with that brand and establishes you quite quickly as an expert. So it's always a great way to get started anyway, even if you're going to do niche marketing. But if you're going to be talking about a lot of general subjects, it's also a great way to get started. If you're going to be just focusing on a few niches, then, pick the hobby that you're going to be focused on for your first website. Maybe, for example, you're into wood carving. So you might want to try looking for a domain name in here, such as woodcarving.com. But the whole basis is you want to start typing something in. So let's go ahead and do that now. So as you can see, you want to go to step 1, and I've typed in wood carving world. We're just going to have a check, and you just choose which of the extensions you'd be happy with. For the moment, I want to look for .com, so I'm going to hit search and see if this one's already been taken. It probably has. There we go. But we've got woodcarvingworld.net is available, which is perhaps one to consider at worst case. Or if I'm in the UK, woodcarvingworld.co.uk might be quite useful. So you just want to start playing around with this. So let's put in some of those hyphens. So we have wood carving world. There we go. Let's try that. And as you can see, our domain's available. So the fact we're happy with that, we can now go forward. So we hit add to cart. And then we go through the process. And the first time you come here, you're going to want to do standard checkout because you've got the option here to pay. Once you've actually set up an account, you'll be able to use the express checkout. So use standard checkout. And we're working on the basis that we don't have an account yet, so we sign up for a free account. We put our username and a password, first name and email address. We want to register it for personal, business, or whatever type of use you're going on here. Hit create account, and then it will take us through the process of confirming and then purchasing our domain that we just chose in our cart. And that's it. You've got a first domain registered. In your next video, we'll show you how to set up a hosting account. And then the video after that will actually walk you through how you set up your name servers, which is inside Namecheap here, to redirect the domain name you've purchased and connect it to your hosting account that we're going to do in the next video. So that's it. Thanks for watching.